So the big game is coming up and I have the best appetizer for you that your entire family will enjoy. My chicken wings with 2 different sauces. My honey lime sauce and my sriracha sauce, which is kind of like my personal take on buffalo wings. All right, so let's get this game started. Get it? Game. The game. So what I have here are my chicken wings, and these are party wings. There are some drumettes in here with some wings, and they're pretty small, which I like because, you know, during a football game, I like to have like finger food that you can just kind of like eat with your fingers during the game. First tip, I don't know about you, but I love for my chicken wings to be really nice and crispy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a paper towel and I'm gonna dry my chicken wings. So I wanna get all of that moisture out, and you will have crispy chicken wings. I'm so excited about the game. My brother Tavia, all the girls they're like in love with him. I actually talked to him yesterday. He said, for you vegetarians out there, if you don't, eat chicken wings, you can actually use this same recipe for cauliflower. I'm just gonna add my chicken to this resealable plastic bag. And I like to do this because it's like less mess, I'm gonna add some baking powder and some salt. And I'm just gonna close up this bag so that the baking powder and the salt evenly coats the chicken wings. I'm gonna make sure that I leave some air in the bag. You wanna make sure that this is nice and tight. I always kind of do a triple check because I don't want all of my ingredients going all over the place. Now I'm gonna give it a little shake. Just shake it up, just like that. Shake, 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 shake. Now I'm just gonna place my chicken wings onto my baking sheet that I've lined with some foil. And again, I like to do that because it's less mess, easy cleanup. My family, we are like huge football fans. I mean, both of my brothers, Tavia and Taj, they both played football in college. And I just remember going to all of their games ever since they were like 8 years old. What is it when you run and catch the ball? Is that like a running back? Is there a thing called a running back? Wide receiver! Tell you how much I know about football. Both of my brothers, they were running backs. And my brother Taj, he actually had a nickname called Break Dim Ankles. And I also have a cousin, Jamil Cook. What up, Jamil? Whoop, whoop. He actually got to the big game and he got a ring. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in the oven at 450 degrees for 20 minutes, and you're gonna have some really nice crispy chicken wings. My wings are out of the oven. They're nice and crispy, just the way I like it. So now let me show you how I do my sauce. So this is my sriracha sauce, and it's kind of my take on buffalo wings. I'm gonna add some butter, which in my opinion, just makes these wings finger-licking good. I don't know about you, but I love me some butter. And then I'm gonna add some sriracha sauce. And then I'm gonna add some garlic. Add so much flavor to these chicken wings. And now I'm gonna add juice of a lime. Just gonna give it a little stir. Let me know in the comments below who you're rooting for. I wanna see if we're rooting for the same team. Also, let me know what some of your traditions are. My sauce is ready, and I'm just gonna add my chicken wings to the sauce. I'm just gonna toss my wings to make sure they're all coated. And I'm telling you, this smells so delicious. I can smell the garlic, I can smell the hot sauce. My wings are fully coated, and I like to serve my chicken wings with some celery and blue cheese dressing. You know, the chicken wings, they're nice and hot and spicy. The celery and the blue cheese dressing actually cools everything down. So you're not on fire the whole day. Especially now that I'm pregnant, my cravings have changed. I'm now in my 3rd trimester. Can you tell? Now I'm like wanting everything spicy. I'm just like, bring on the heat. Look at how pretty this looks. And you know, for those guests that don't necessarily like hot and spicy, I'm gonna show you guys how I make my chicken wings with a honey lime sauce. So I basically did the same thing with my chicken wings. I've added the baking powder and the salt. I put them in the oven. My chicken wings are done, and now I'm gonna move on to my sauce. In my saucepan, I have some melted down butter, and to that, I'm gonna add zest from a lime. Just gonna zest the whole thing. And I have my butter on low heat. You don't want it to be too high because you don't want your butter to burn. Add some juice. Lime, lime, lime. Lime juice is in. I'm gonna add some ketchup. I'm gonna add some hot sauce, not too much hot sauce, just to give it a little kick. I'm gonna add some brown sugar. I'm gonna add some honey, just kind of sweeten this up a little bit. Add a pinch of salt, pepper, and then I'm just gonna give it a little whisk. So all of the ingredients kind of melt down and incorporate. And then I'm gonna turn it off. See it starting to thicken. I'm gonna add my sauce into this bowl of my chicken. I wanna be very careful because this is hot. This smells so good. Just gonna coat my chicken with all of this nice, sweet gooiness. Food makes me happy. Gonna plate these bad boys. One thing I love about these recipes is they're both so easy, so you can serve both. You can make your guests happy. And this is my favorite part. I'm gonna make it rain. Cilantro. Look at how pretty that is. It's just adding some really nice color to it. I'm gonna add some green onion. So pretty. I hope this is a winning recipe for your guest, and I hope your favorite team wins, and make sure you subscribe. I'll see you next week. Bye!